with bombs. I'm thinking you're the kind of guy who might need one every now and then. Call me if you want me to hook you up.
Thanks, Packy. That could be real useful. I'll call you if something comes up.
So, Nicky, you and the peg is getting close, I see.
He's got work. He pays. That's about it.
Yeah? Well, remember who made the introduction. Remember who brought you in. Don't you forget about me. Maybe you want to pass something up to me. Pay me some tribute.
Sorry, Ray. I'm freelance. I don't buy into that tribute stuff. This work has many disadvantages, but, hey, at least it's tax-free.
Problem with this guy is I can't even think straight. He's always
There he is! Welcome to the War Council, my boy.
Gentlemen, what's going on?
Nothing. Discussing pest control.
Well, I've given you my advice, Peg. You do what you think is best.
I agree.
Finally!
I mean, I don't agree with what he says. I agree that you know best.
Excuse me?
Relax. I didn't mean nothing by it. Look, either we make the right call or we all end up in prison anyway. Well, your crap ain't gonna do me no favors.
Be careful. See you later. Boss, gentlemen.
You're only an associate, Phil. Remember that.
Yeah, okay, tough
Boss,
guy.
I gotta tell you this. He's not straight. Right before I came in here, I saw him talking to Angie again.
You better leave. I need to speak to Nico.
Sure, boss. But, think about what I said,
I will.
you know?
Trust me on that. We got real problems. Police are all over us. Maybe you heard, I got served papers today. Phil yesterday. We got a couple of boys in jail. I think they might squeal. Somebody's talking. Wants us out of the picture. Maybe John Gravelli. Or them Ancelottis. Somebody got to my people!
So, what are you going to do about it?
I don't know! I gotta shut someone up and show people I mean business! I've known Phil a long time. He's straight, more or less. I know him and Angie are friends, but that don't worry me too much. Maybe he's too straight. Then there's Ray. I don't know. I don't trust him. But he's a good earner. I know he's got his eye on the big prize. But he's no dummy. Him and Phil hate each other. I gotta think about it.
Okay.
I'll give you a call. Whoever I say to go see him. And shut him up!
All right. I feel like watching stuff blow up. You got the bomb for me?
Okay, Nico, I've left some in West Dyke. Nico, I've been thinking about it, and I want you to pay our friend Ray a visit. Give him a message from me. He's gonna sit down on Card Row and eat cobbles.
If that's your decision, Mr. Pecorino, it's done.
Murdered at the West Dyke Memorial Hospital in Alderney. Mr. Corrado was down to testify in the DA's case against Alderney businessman Jimmy Pecorino. Mr. Pecorino is believed to be the head of a crime ring operating on the Alderney side of the West Dyke.
hijo de puta. I'll break your fucking kneecaps. Fucking cabrón. Yo,
Disappointing. My parents were weak and
Está
feeble
bien,
people.
okay?
I don't miss them.
I see his car.
He should be heading over to a chop shop in Boabo. Don't get too comfortable with him, Nico. Like every rat, he's a survivor. He's got good instincts. He has a bad feeling about you in particular. He wants some protection, and he ain't gonna hang around and wait for you know what to happen. Then again, I'll get his chump muscle and stop for gas on the way. It might create a good opportunity for you.
Now, Zach, tell us about the plan to end hunger.
Well, it's simple, really. Almost Rather than reducing the number of hungry people, simply reduce the number of people using involuntary euthanasia for the weak and unfortunate and turn them into compost for our crops. It's simple.
You want to kill people to reduce hunger?
Absolutely. It's brilliant.
It's barbaric.
I blame video games. They're teaching our kids to solve hunger, but...
look!
And you'd be one of the first people we eliminated.
Tiny little freak. A nasty little right-wing bully. I bet you've never even gotten laid.
Oh, I have lots of times. Yeah, and mostly by girls. Sometimes with underage chicks. You're right.
Really getting me straight.
I'm tempted to beat a lesson into you, young man.
Imagine you want to terrorize crime.
I'm gonna give you the spiky of your life, you little dork. You're gonna learn some respect.
No, please, please, no, no.
Stop wriggling around.
And now, the show that allows everyone to vent their spleen. It's Pacemaker, the program that puts the heart back into the film industry. Here's your host, Ryan McFallon.
It's David and Goliath. We're all David when it comes to fighting the healthcare industry. And this time, it's not a rock. It's our medicine is sand. For thousands of years, people have treated themselves when they got sick. The wisdom was handed down from father to son. And sometimes we don't need it. Now we have HMOs, Today I'm Relations Director, Sheila Stafford.
Hi, Ryan. Great to be here. I brought you samples of some breakthrough new drugs. You look like you really need them.
Representing the largest HMO in the nation, Copay Health System CEO, Wilson Taylor Sr.
Ryan, it's a pleasure to be here to talk about taking the healthcare industry from a patient-centric and business-centric aggregated bell curve forward to the health model we're looking at in the 22nd century.
All right. And finally, he's the founder of Homeopathic Center Down Home Medicine, author and self-healing guru,
The meeting went to plan, Mr. Pegorino.
Cleaning house's a tough job, Bellic. I don't got much left in mind. It's so clean. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Let's start with you, Mason. What's wrong with the healthcare industry?
That's just it. You said it. It's an industry. Industry. $1 trillion. $1 trillion rotten deals and broken promises made to you, and dirty needles. For what? I teach people, you know, stuff that only Indians and old people understand. Why are we sitting in a waiting room while some asshole, some limp ass nuts, plays golf and makes $1 million a year to scribble on little pieces of paper nobody can read? That's like they're writing secrets.
Roman, good to speak to you. I needed to talk to a friend.
Why? What's wrong?
I think it's my conscience. I don't know.
Your conscience? Have you killed too many people, Nico?
Perhaps. That man who I worked for, Ray Boccino. I was asked to kill him and I did. He was a cockroach, a pest. But I don't know how long I can keep on dealing in death.
It must be difficult, Nico. Maybe there is another path to take. A less violent one. I'll speak to you soon, okay?
Beta Pharmaceuticals is there every step of the way. Much more so than a bunch of hillbillies fighting progress and home cremating their mother.